Well, hello again. I really hope that you took the time to work through some of your limiting beliefs and that you completed your prompt, that you began to think about what is a story that I haven't told and I've healed from it, or I have almost healed from it, and I haven't shared that story. That story informs the strength that you have every day. That story informs how authentic you show up to work and how compassionate you are for people because you survived something. Remember, every limiting belief is built on a story we were told and we believed because the people who told it to us had authority. And we are going to continue together dismantling that, because here's the thing. A limiting belief was built on a story that someone in authority told us, right? So it's going to require community to dismantle that belief, change it into an affirmation, but also to go back deeply and dismantle the story. Because as I told you on the video last week, what's going to happen is we're going to get along and we're going to be doing really well for some time, but then that person shows up in the body of someone else or in the smell of someone else. Because I want to remind you, our memories have a sense of smell and taste. They look like the environments we were when we suffer whatever the offense was. Some of the offenses we have suffered are bigger than others. And if some of the work that you're doing is triggering past pain, please reach out to us. We would love to connect you with a therapist, somebody that can work with you, or you can work with one of the coaches that are working with Karen. But I want to remind you, go back. What story fuel that limiting belief so that you can transform it? That is super important. The most important thing that we can do in our lives is live authentically, not hiding our flaws, and most importantly, not hiding how brilliant we are. And some of us haven't heard that in the stories we have been told. But you have survived something. Therefore, you have a story to tell. And we need to find that limiting belief. We need to expose it into the light of friendship, into the light of companionship. And then we can have someone hold us accountable. And they don't have to tell us our own story. They don't have to repeat everything we went through. I have some friends that I say, hey, remind me when I'm doing that thing. And they just look at me and say, Leida, you know that thing you said to remind you of? You're doing it right now. And the more we do that, neuroscience begin to work in our brains, and we no longer act the way we used to, because we do an immediate check and we take that thing and we say, no, not that direction, this direction. That's a lie. This is the truth. The situation here is that my truth may not be your truth, and you have to discover what your truth is by dismantling your limiting beliefs in discovering your story. See you on the next video. I hope you're taking the time to do this work. Move in courage to be renewed.